Where are all of you doing? You are cordially invited to return to the Coins Alert Your House for your Bitcoin fix. Greetings everyone. I am your host, Triple Fan Winkle. Yes, we have arrived at the weekend. In Southwest Florida, the weather is really unpleasant. For the 5th day in a row, there has been nothing but rain and overcast clouds that are unlike any other. However, I do believe that in a couple of hours from now, I will be going to Cooper's Hawk for a small wine tasting, having a small lunch, and then going back home to relax. Yeah, but hey, it's a nice day for a weekend. I don't see any problem with that. It seems like a pleasant and uncomplicated weekend to me. What exactly are we going to discuss in this particular episode? I will now tell you what it is that we are going to discuss. Next, we are going to discuss the cryptocurrency marketplaces. Every single person is going crazy. Everyone has some level of fear. A little bit of red was seen by them yesterday, but guess what? It was done by us. When we told you that this was the place we were going to go, we meant it. Earlier, we informed you that we were going to descend to these levels. Where exactly are we at this moment? These are the exact levels that we are at. People, you shouldn't be terrified. This is a typical occurrence. They expect you to leave. I can guarantee that they will drive you absolutely insane. They are going to tamper with your feelings, your thoughts, and everything else that is associated with it. They will remove the things that are distracting you from your attention. They want to infuse you with this negative energy on a consistent basis. Because what comes about as a result of their actions? When you sell, they remove you from the market. You are eliminated. The game that they are playing is exactly that. We've already gone over this, and I've been as 2017 as 2017. It is the same song and dance, but the year is different. However, here is the humorous aspect, the XRP chart that I gave you. The exact bottom range of it is something you should remember. Bitcoin, that post on. Patreon told you where the bottom was, and we haven't broken it either. What are our next steps going to be? To be honest, we are currently experimenting with these ranges. Here we go down to 64K, which is a little bit lower. What you need to know is that if you are looking for an invalidation on this item, and we need to go back to the charts and look at this again from a different perspective, a different aspect, Bitcoin needs to break below 60,000. I don't see that occurring at all. I do not believe that Bitcoin will ever fall below $60,000. We might reach 64,000 in total. It's true that some individuals might remark, yo, we have a WIC program that goes all the way down to 56. Have a good time attempting to close the WIC program. The WIC's in. Question do not count. You truly require a freaking close. There is no use in going back up to the top. The cryptocurrency industry is rife with examples of this. One could claim that Bitcoin saw a precipitous decline that brought it back to 10,000 on a WIC 3 years ago. That WIC is not being caught by anyone. Please identify one person who was able to catch that WIC. There is no one. All right, on this channel, we have numbers that are based on reality. So what are the next steps going to be from this point on? I will explain to you what is going to take place. A little bit more consolidation, a little more chop, and then we are going to go up. 74,000 is the most crucial number you need to look at when looking at the rates that are now being offered. The price of Bitcoin, which is currently $66,364, has decreased by 1.16% during the course of the last 24 hours. It's Ethereum. With a value of $3,549, it is currently at 1.02%. Both the USDT and the USDC arrive at their respective dollar pegs. Can you guess what XRP is? Yes, you read that correctly. It's a mean lean 48 cents. The marketplaces have been the scene of everything that has been going on, including the blood and the dread. Where does XRP currently stand in relation to the precise range that we have discussed on this channel? Is it already months? At the very least, a couple of months. I'm not crazy, despite the fact that you all believed I was crazy. First of all, I am a fairly intelligent person. The market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is $2,450 billion. Check out this page. A Drake. He is on the verge of losing $1 million Bitcoin. During the NHL Finals, he placed a wager on the NBA Finals. Oilers were taken by him. The Mavericks are in a problem because he took both of them. The fact that he is about to lose $1 million worth of Bitcoin is a terrible thing to happen, isn't it? This is the article that discusses the Ethereum Spot Exchange Traded Fund. We have heard rumors about it. We are going to get over this as soon as possible. Flying in on July 2nd, Ethereum's ETF is going to be live. A rejection of Ethereum's exchange traded fund could result in a 60% increase in the price of ETH. It was Eric Balachunas. It is because of this guy that I remember him since he was the one who, let me put up his profile right now. His origins are unknown. During the time that XRP had the ETF file from BlackRock in Delaware, he is the one from Bloomberg who made a comment about it. And this individual joined in, stating that he had conversation with a representative from BlackRock. That is the kind of person he is. So he says, bring it up to date. The date that we have set for the launch of a spot exchange traded fund ETF has been moved forward to July 2nd. Hearing that the staff has sent issuers issues and comments on S1s today, and that they are rather light and not particularly significant, requests that they be returned in a week. On the off chance that they are successful, they seek to establish that they are successful, and then it goes on to state sometime within the next week so. Approximately 2 weeks from now, we are going to become familiar with the ETF theory. Just what kind of impact will that have on the price of ETH? It could be subjected to a slight pump. Despite the fact that I don't believe anything out of the ordinary is going to occur, this indicates that even more money is going to come from institutions. This is because when these institutions are moving into cryptocurrency, some of them might not want to get into Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. Aside from that, let's not bother with Bitcoin. In addition to the fact that we have more customers who are interested in these other cryptocurrencies, we believe that there is more money out there. On the other hand, it might be one of them in theory. Therefore, we are going to see fresh money. The markets on these Ethereum exchange-traded funds ETFs. In the year 2025, the market for cryptocurrencies can reach 7 to 10 trillion. In my opinion, yes. People, take a look at where we are right now. Cryptocurrency is about to become the destination of all the big money. This is still in its early stages. However, don't you know what happens? As soon as all of the major money enters the cryptocurrency market, it is too late for us to do anything about it since the institutions are going to raise these prices to an even higher level. We are now receiving an update from James Keene regarding the Ripple CC government's response to Ripple's letter concerning the Terraform Labs consent judgments. This information is currently being provided to us. What exactly are we looking at then? It is possible that Ripple may be required to pay a fine of $103 million, as basically stated by the judge. Don't worry about it, folk. Lawsuits are coming to an end as a result. Brad Garlinghouse indicated in a video that we produced just a few days ago that he believed this thing was going to be over somewhere between the middle of the third quarter and the beginning of the fourth quarter, which I believe is his exact time range. To be honest, I don't much remember it. I am grateful to you. Maintain the same level of activity as the time frame that Bitcoin has committed to reaching 65,000. As the week progresses, every coin loses between 10 and 20% of its value. A 651211, we are already protected by more than $1,000. Are you concerned? I'm not concerned at all. Have a look at these prospects for purchasing. A tiny card for everyone that was beaten up by everyone. It is even possible that you will receive a scoop-up card on the 30s. AVAX, that is going to be a really big deal. Oh, and a DOT 2. DOT is going to cost more than $100, guys. Furthermore, Chainlink is going to be over 100. These are 2 straightforward 10, 15, and possibly even 20 XS. What exactly are you doing? It is time to act now. I am aware of what I am doing. The old truck is going to get backed up. I'm curious as to your thoughts on that. Andrew Zales advises paying close attention to the specifics. At Apex 2024, David Schwartz made the following statement, which I will quote, "I will say the one negative surprise to me has been the slow adoption of blockchain for payments. You are aware that the adoption rate of payments in businesses has been quite satisfactory. This is the area that Ripple has been concentrating on, but the company has suffered from a lack of retail and user adoption of payments, which has been extremely slow. In addition, I believe that the product market fit is satisfactory. The final mile is where a problem arises. Since 2017, the dilemma has been the final mile of the journey. I fell into this stage of life. Right now, there are a lot of thoughts. However, the thing that should jump out to you from what David discusses right now is the fact that the use of blockchain technology by